Brian Chimino here, live from Carver Arena with Michael O'Brien of the Chicago Sun-Times. Class 3A championship game has concluded, and Morgan Park back-to-back state titles in Class 3A. This one, a 59-49 win over Lincoln, Mike, and it was really a tale of two halves. Morgan Park went in the locker room at halftime down 9, but a huge run in the second half.
Yeah, it was a fabulous game. Lincoln came out, and they looked like the team that deserved to be here, not the team we saw yesterday, and they were really putting the hurt on Morgan Park. They were down 9 at the half, Morgan Park. Then they came out and were down 13. At midway through the third quarter, then all of a sudden they turned it around. Josh Cunningham and Lamont Walker really did the senior thing and took over the game.
Yeah, Josh Cunningham inexplicably only played 5 minutes in the first half.
Yeah, I think Nick Irvin said that he wanted to make sure he wasn't in foul trouble.
A few times I put Josh in the game. He picked up his third foul. And with Josh, he's very active. And he going to take a lot of gambles. So I just decided to suck it up and just leave him on the bench and trust my other guys.
And he went off in the second half, had a huge dunk with about 5 minutes left in the ball game that really propelled Morgan Park. So Josh Cunningham had a great game. But what about Jaron Randall and Charlie Moore? The two little guards hit some big shots.
Yeah, the young sophomore guards did what they needed to do. They've had a whole season, so they're not sophomores anymore. They proved it in a lot of games, and they just did enough to get Morgan Park through, because as we saw, size kills. It happened last night with Young and Stevenson, and it was the same thing out here tonight. When Morgan Park is that much bigger, there's nothing they could do. Rebounds, it was 32-21. That doesn't count about the blocked shots, the shots that had to be adjusted, the threes they couldn't get off because of the length. That kind of length is just really, really hard for a team to overcome.
And in the second half, Morgan Park put on the pressure, and I like the quote Coach Irvin used, pressure bursts pipes, and that was in fact true.
Yeah, and this is a signature win for Nick Irvin. He does not have a superstar. He's got a couple good players here, but he managed to get through the entire state in Class 3A and get this title. He's proven he's a pretty amazing coach.
And when you look forward, you got the two sophomore guards. They'll be back for the next couple of years. Do we see a possible three-peat in 3A?
It's hard to count them out. They've got a nice road where they come through the south suburbs. It's a lot easier than the road for Orr, which has to come through, and all the west side teams have to come through the western suburbs. So it's totally possible that Nick Irvin's going to get a team back here.
So congratulations to Morgan Park, back-to-back state championships in Class 3A. Stick with High School Cube News. For Michael O'Brien, I'm Brian Chimino. We'll see you next time.